Should you be an extroverted or an introverted person? Are you wondering about it? Are you wondering if you need to talk to people a lot, and speak your ideas, your plans, and kill social anxiety, which is a great thing, obviously. Or you think, or I should be like the mysterious guy, the main character, the Sigma, the one that don't care about anybody. I tested them both. Both. Uh, I tried being an extroverted and an introverted, and I found out that both of them got their own qualities. They are useful in their own unique ways. You need them both. You need to be both an extroverted and an introverted. You don't want to choose about this two. The most of the people, maybe on YouTube or I don't fucking know, bro, will always tell you you are an introverted, you are an extroverted, but instead you want to have both the qualities. Because when you're extroverted, people will tell you to be the opposite because it's better. Because if you don't speak your ideas, nobody knows your plans. Or maybe if you're an introverted and they want you to talk more to people to kill your social anxiety and the fear of talking to people, to girls, to even your friends, I don't fucking know, bro. If you got social anxiety, if you fear people, if you fear talking to people, there is a reason. There is always a reason to anything. There is a cause and a there is a cause and a reflection of the situation. You do something, you get something. You do something, you get a result. If you're an extroverted, you get the result of killing your anxiety, your social anxiety, and you talk better, like I'm doing, baby. I make videos, and I not that good. Sometimes I fail. Like, I look at the video, bro, this fucking sucks, and I delete it. But this is how you do it. This is how you exercise yourself, how you train yourself at talking to people. But it's different. It's not the same as doing it with a camera. When you do it with people, it's maybe harder, maybe easier. It depends on the person you're talking to. Because if you talk to a very, very extroverted person, it will be harder for you because this guy will lead the conversation. He will be the leader. You need to understand this concept. There is a leader and a follower. Okay, if you let the other person talk a lot, you're being the follower and you're not leading the conversation, and so it feels like you're losing maybe the argument, the conversation, or the conversation will being dragged to topics that maybe you don't want to talk about, like your plans, like I'm working on a business, and maybe you don't want to talk about to speak about it, your plans, your goals, because you want to be mysterious, maybe, who knows. And it will happen. You will be forced to talk about it. Obviously, you can choose not to, but it will feel weird. Like the other guy will think, what are you hiding? you know. So if you want to escape this system, lead the conversation. Obviously, at first will be hard. It will be. I still fucking struggle with it. Like, I'm not a very social guy. I'm a guy that likes to be very, very introverted. But it depends. I sometimes I am the most extroverted guy in the room, in my circle of friends, of people, of girls, of anything you want, family, anybody. So there are different qualities for both. If you need to be a businessman, let's say you open up your business, whatever it is, I don't know, you need to be introverted, but at the same time extroverted, because by being introverted, you realize you shouldn't speak too much about your goals. And if you are as well extroverted, you realize you realize what you need to speak about, to talk about, like the topics I'm talking to you. And these topics I'm pushing to you, I'm explaining to you, will help you, because the social status is the most important thing nowadays. You may think, oh, bro, but I shouldn't care about how people perceive me. No, it doesn't work like that. In fact, okay, it's okay to not care about others, but you need the people to view you in a certain way in order for you to gain the power over the people. This is called manipulation. In other videos, I told you manipulation is not bad if used in the correct way, in the right way. So to gain things that will help you boost your growth, business, potential, anything of it. So if you know how to manipulate people in the right way, it will help you. It's not a bad thing, remember it. Remember it every time. It's not a bad thing, whether you're talking to your friend or a girlfriend. If you know you're messing with their minds, don't feel ashamed. Like, oh, bro, I'm a bastard. I must. Don't. Just fucking don't. You're working. You realize it. You got this fucking power over yourself that others don't have. Use it. Take advantage of it. If you are so smart, if you realize you can manipulate the minds, unlike the others that are fucking NPCs, do it. Do it. If your goal is to get rich, do it. Manipulate people in your own way. Obviously, not like inducing people to kill themselves, but not like this. But use it in a way that obviously would not harm people. Let people be safe, but at the same time, let them help you. Without them knowing, realizing it. Because if they don't know about the manipulation, all this stuff, they will never realize it. This is where you gain the power. This is where you set yourself up from the crowd on another level. So you need to be both extroverted and introverted. Because if you learn how to talk very well, maybe to the camera, like I'm doing, I'm not that good, but who fucking knows, bro? Maybe I'm good at I'm pleasing at your eyes, maybe my voice, you like my voice, maybe. Because think about it, when we record like a voice message and we hear it back, we don't like our voice, right? So maybe it's the same thing, maybe for you, maybe you like, there has been people that liked my voice, like on our beautiful kingdom, the Mute kingdom. There was a guy that we were hosting a stage channel, like a stage voice chat where I was talking to people, and this guy joined, and he said, I was talking to him, and he said he liked very much my voice, how I talked, my accent. Bro, I don't even know. It's not even my first language, So, yeah, don't be ashamed. Speak to people. Maybe there will be someone that likes you. You may not like your voice, how you speak, how you look, but who fucking cares? Do it. Eventually you will get better. If you don't stop, you will get better. For great things you need to go in the way, walk the path of shame. But no, it's about the mind. It's all about the mind after all. Like I always said, if you believe it's a shame to do it, you will be ashamed. And you will be ashamed. But if you believe it's a part of the process and it's okay to feel like, oh, I can talk, I'm a stupid, I'm a dog, you won't be ashamed. And this is where you gain the power, this is where you get better, this is where you raise your social status. It's all about your social status. Your social status is raised with your extroverted version of yourself. And your business, your plans are better planned with your introverted version of yourself. Because when you speak less, you can reflect more. And so your mind grows, and so your mind makes all these processes and makes you come up realize things easier. Because if you keep talking, you're creating with on the outside but not on the inside. Think about it. Your words are creating, right? But on the outside world, not on the inside world. So as an extroverted, you want to train your creation on the outside world to gain the social status, so to help yourself gain the trust of people and start learning how to manipulate them and get easier the things you want, the things you need, the things, the goals you aspire to achieve. And in the introverted version, you train your mind instead, not how you speak, how you please people, how you let people see yourself, you yourself. You train yourself. It's only you and your mind. So in the extroverted, you train yourself at gaining the trust and manipulating. In the introverted, you gain your trust and you learn how to talk to yourself, how to speak to yourself, how to gain back the power over yourself. Because the more you trust yourself, and trust me, I tried it, the more you prove to yourself and the more you will do, the more you will believe you can do. It's easy as that. So in the introverted, you will train at doing the same thing you do in the extroverted. But instead you do it in the introverted version, so in your mind, so only in yourself. Instead with other people, you do it with yourself. So you need to mix them both, because they will help you throughout your self-improvement journey. It's easy as that. So learn to balance them both, because they matter. They both matter in their own unique ways. Master them both.